This is a video to help you with comparing fractions. Now when you compare fractions, it's important to write both fractions with a common denominator. If you're not sure how to do that, you need to watch my equivalent fractions and lowest terms video. Let's look at the first example. The first example is 2/3 and I'm going to compare that to 5/7. So I need to write those with a common denominator. So I start off with 2/3 and 5/7. And I look at the denominators, and 7 and 3 have a multiple that's common of 21. So I'm going to write them with a common denominator of 21. Now 3 times 7 is equal to 21, so I'm going to multiply 2 by 7 to get 14. And 3 times 7 is equal to 21, so I'm taking 5 times 3 to get 15. Now I can compare the fractions. 14 21st compared to 15 21st, because they're written with the same denominator. When I write my fractions with the same denominator, it's much easier to compare them. And I can tell, since 15 is larger than 14, that 5/7 is going to be greater than 2/3. Let's look at the next problem. 5/6 and 3/4. Again, I'm going to write them so I have a common denominator for both fractions. The denominators 6 and 4 have a common multiple of 12, so I'm going to write them as something over 12. Now 2 times 6 is equal to 12, so I'll take 5 times 2 to get 10 for this one. On the other one, 4 times 3 is equal to 12, so I'll take 3 times 3 and get 9 for my other denominator. Now I can compare them because they are written with the same denominator. 10/12 is larger than 9/12, so 5/6 must be greater than 3/4. Let's look at the last one. The last one I'm going to be comparing 5/16 and 3/8. So I write down my two fractions that I'm comparing, but I have to write them with a common denominator. 8 and 16 both have a common multiple of 16. So this one is just going to stay the same. That's going to just stay as 5/16. I have to write 3/8 as something over 16. I multiplied 8 by 2 to make 16, so I'll take 3 times 2 to make 6. Now I can compare them because they both have 16 in the denominator. And 5/6 is less than 5/16 is less than 6/16, so therefore 5/16 must be less than 3/8.